His daughter died right at their doorstep. The father went to confront the company boss about what happened. The boss refused to give any explanation. He even mocked him, asking how he was feeling. Jack didn't respond, but he sensed there was a terrible secret behind his daughter's death. One day Jack felt someone watching him from behind. When he turned around, he saw the man hadn't moved. To show his sincerity, the man pulled out his credentials. John claimed he worked with the government. Then he showed him some photos. He said these were connected to his daughter's company. They were part of a radical environmental group. They died after breaking into a nuclear research facility. That's when Jack suddenly remembered something. His daughter had tried to tell him something before she died, but she never got the chance to say it. Soon after John left. With this new information, Jack drove to his daughter's boyfriend's place. They went down to the basement. Jack finally got more details. Turns out his daughter had discovered a secret. She'd written to a senator about it. She even hired a lawyer to expose it. But nobody wanted to listen. That's when the environmental group approached her. But his daughter never joined them. This meant she wouldn't have been exposed to nuclear radiation. Yet the day she came home, she started vomiting. Jack tried to piece together the clues, but he felt like he was missing something crucial. The next day Jack met up with his daughter's friend. That's when he learned she was just an ordinary person. By pure coincidence, she'd introduced his daughter to the environmental group. She handed Jack a disc. She said his daughter had left it behind. She also told Jack something else. His daughter suspected the company had poisoned her. Remembering how his daughter had been vomiting before she died, Jack finally connected all the dots. He checked the disc his daughter left behind. He finally learned the boss was making huge profits illegally. He was manufacturing nuclear weapons and planning to sell them overseas. Jack finally understood the whole truth. He went back home. Using the equipment his daughter had left, he started testing. That's when he discovered the milk was loaded with radiation. This meant he'd been exposed too. Jack went to see the senator. The senator didn't want to get involved. He expressed sympathy for Jack. But Jack, now knowing the truth, didn't want to waste time. He laid out the photos in a row. He threatened the senator to stop this from going any further. Otherwise, he'd expose everything. Unfortunately, the senator wasn't scared. He wanted to silence Jack permanently. That way nobody would ever know. So he contacted the company boss. He told him to have Jack followed. By now Jack was vomiting from the radiation exposure. When he turned around, the boss's men already had him in their sights. They tasered him and took him to the company. But maybe luck was on his side. Jack seized an opportunity to break free. After knocking out the workers, he drove their car back home. He grabbed a gun, then went to the boss's residence. He killed the bodyguard downstairs. The boss came out. He shot Jack, but since it wasn't a fatal hit, Jack fired back and captured him. He forced the radioactive milk down the boss's throat. The boss frantically searched for anti-radiation medication to swallow. At that moment, Tommy finally couldn't hold on any longer and fired one last shot.